Hello, my yarny friends. I'm Sara Sach. Welcome back to my crochet channel. And also, welcome to This or That, and sometimes the other thing. Well, today we have a this or that and another thing. Today we're going to talk about WIPS, UFOs, and PHDs. What are they? Do you have them? I know I do. Well, it has to do with the fact that I have been decluttering my yarn room, and I got all of it accomplished except this one corner over here. And so after cleaning my whole yarn room, I still had this particular corner with this basket in it that I needed to straighten up. And I found a ton of WIPs in it. So WIPs are works in progress. Then we have UFOs, unfinished objects. And then we have PHDs, projects half done. And in reality, they're all the same thing. Projects that we started crocheting and yet we have not finished them. And that's what this basket over here that I just showed you was all about. And I got it done. Now, I'm not quite so overwhelmed, and it's more doable. My PHDs, my WIPs, and my UFOs. Looks a lot better now, doesn't it? So what I decided to do, since that was the last thing that I needed to accomplish, is go through the whole basket. And what this particular basket was about is we were moving from Colorado, Parker, Colorado, down here to Oklahoma, or back, I should say, to Oklahoma. Well, I had a lot of unfinished projects, so I thought, oh, well, I'll just finish those when I get there, and I put them in that basket. Well, then we were in the rental house for about, 5 or 6 months before when our house was being built, and I had a lot of unfinished projects from there. And we were moving into the new house. So I put all those also in that basket. And I thought, I'll just add to that and I'll finish it when I have time. Okay, so now we're in this house. We've been in this house for we've been in this house for 3 years. And so I have 3 years worth also of unfinished projects. And I thought, this is ridiculous. I have got to take care of this. And I did finish, let's see, 4 blankets this week. There's 3 blankets, and then one of them is a hooded blanket. They're not completely finished in that I want to video them, and so I didn't finish it completely so that you can see the stitches and also the trims and things like that. And like the hooded blanket there, that's like the sports team colors. I'm calling it sports team hooded blanket. But anyhow, I didn't put the hood on yet because I want to show you, because that one is done in 2 pieces. And so I've got both pieces finished, and I'm going to put that together in a video. Here are some of the projects that I finished this week from my basket. 4 blankets. And this one's a hooded blanket. And so I do have some new videos coming from projects that are about 4 or 5 years old. I mean, really, in reality, I've had those yarns that long. And one of them is puzzle yarn. The other one is sports yarn from Red Heart. And then the other 2 are also Red Heart yarns that I had on hand. One of them, I can't find it. They don't make it anymore, and I don't know the name of it. So I may put a picture out there and let y'all help me find the name of that yarn. But in reality, they're all medium weight number 4 yarns. Oh, except for the puzzle yarn. That yarn I got at Walmart, probably back in Parker, I think, Colorado. So I don't know for sure. But the thing is, anytime you see a pattern out there and it's medium weight number 4, you can use any medium weight number 4 acrylic or cotton or whatever it calls for. And a lot of times you can use cotton or acrylic as long as you stay within the weight, depending on what you're going to do with it. All right. And so I'm really proud of myself for that. I've got 2 other blankets that are in the other room that I'm working on. Well, now one of them's a bag, one of them's a blanket. They're also Red Heart yarns. I have a lot of Red Heart yarns that I didn't realize that I had. And I'm also finding a lot of yarns I didn't know I had. I forgot I had. I should have decluttered this yarn room many, many years ago. And so, here is the this or that and the other thing question. Do you have WIPS? Do you have PHDs? Do you have UFOs that you need to take care of? I would love to hear about it. And you know what else I would love for you to do is to go to the Facebook page. I know a lot of you aren't on Facebook, but go to Facebook just to be a part of our group, because we have a fun group. It's just called Coffee and Crochet with Sara group, just like the name of our once a week podcast, Coffee and Crochet with Sara Facebook group, and post your pictures. I would love to see maybe your before and after decluttering your yarn pictures. That would be so much fun. I love that. That's one of the things I really love, is when someone goes in and cleans something up. Have you ever watched those videos where they do the lawn cleanups and all of a sudden a beautiful path comes out and it's all bricked and gorgeous and it was underneath all the grass? I love that sort of stuff. And I sort of think that way about my yarn room. I have this bad habit of, when I finish the video, I set the stuff aside, you know, the finished project or whatever, after I've taken the pictures. And then the next time I do the same thing, and then I do it again, and I've got a pile of stuff to take care of. So if I just put it away or give it away, then I won't have all of that to worry about. Well, I'm going to go visit my sister this weekend because my birthday's coming up. I'm going to take her some blankets and some things for my nieces and nephews. Also, she has a set of girl twins, so I'm going to take her some fun stuff for them. She also has a grandson named Zach that is, I think he's the same age as my granddaughter Zoe. I think he's 13. I'll have to take him a nice blanket. So if you have a lot of things, what do you do with them? Do you donate them? First of all, we need to finish them. And then I do. I love to give things away. I love to make beautiful shawls and give them to people. I love making blankets and giving them away. And it's fun to see that they use them, you know, and they come up and say, oh, I sat under your blanket and watched my Hallmark movie or whatever, you know. So those things are fun. Don't leave them sit around. Give them away or sell them or something. Don't let them just sit around, because I am guilty of that. And then all of a sudden I have big stacks of things that I need to give away. So, to bottom line this question, do you have PhDs? Do you have WIPS? And do you have UFOs? Isn't that fun terminology? Basically, we all have a lot of unfinished things probably that need to be finished, donated, sold, or just given away. Now, one last question about our WIPs, about our UFOs, and about our PhDs. What is the one thing that you have the hardest time finishing? For me, it is a blanket. I love starting them because I have these great ideas for beautiful blankets. And then I have a hard time finishing them. I don't know why. Because a blanket is a wonderful thing, because especially in the winter, or if you're under an air conditioner or a fan and it's cool, you can put that blanket on your lap and work on it and stay warm and work on it at the same time. It used to be anytime I was watching a movie, I had to have a blanket on my lap. And then all of a sudden, when I was making a bunch of blankets, I'd put my crochet blanket on my lap and work it that way. You know, I'd stay warm and watch my Hallmark movies or whatever. You know, and I've kind of gotten away from that. And so finishing up these blankets that I was telling you about over here, that picture or that video that I showed you, it went really quick. And I just sort of said, okay, we're watching, what, a 2-hour movie or something? I am going to work on this blanket while I'm watching this movie. And it was something a little more intense, but it was also funny. And so I was like stitching away. Then I'm like, ah, and I set it down. Like, oops, you're supposed to be working. And then I pick it back up and get back to it. So, but I can never watch TV or a video or something without having something crochet in my hands. And so that is my goal for the rest of 2026, is to finish the rest of the PhDs, WIPs, and UFOs that are in this basket over here. Yes, it's all cleaned up and straightened up, but it's not finished. But the good thing about that is I'll have a bunch of new crochet patterns for you pretty soon. For me, the most funnest part of doing what I do is the designing, but also putting it out there and seeing which ones of you are going to make them and have fun with them. And I also love it when you use different yarns than I use. Like, you know, maybe I did an ombre and you do it in like real stripes that you made, or all one color or something. I love that. I really do. I love to see your imagination, you know, in patterns. You know, I'll make something and I think, oh, that yarn was just perfect. I just love it. And then you'll post a picture like over in our group and I'm like, why did I not think of using that color or that shade or that ombre or whatever? And it just turns out just gorgeous. And so everyone has different likes and colors and fabrics and things like that, because you see a hat, it's stitched up in, say, medium weight number 4 acrylic. Well, you live in a warmer climate. You like the hat, but you think the acrylic or wool might be too heavy. Make it in cotton. Just make sure you stick with the same weight yarn. Okay? Most of the time, you can substitute with any fiber, depending on what you're going to do with it. You know, I don't recommend making towels, hot pads, and stuff like that in acrylic because they can get hot and get melty, burn your hands, and burn the surface. So I recommend using cotton. But if you're just going to use it for decoration, use acrylic, you know. So use your imaginations. Use what other colors of yarn that you like, because crochet should be fun. All right, so here's a challenge for you. Are you ready? I challenge you to finish your WIPS, to finish your UFOs, and to finish your PHDs, and post some pictures to the Posh Pooch Designs Facebook group. And you can find the link to that underneath this video, okay? Okay, I'm hoping to get more of mine done, and I'll post some pictures over there as well. All right? All right, let's have a great day and get those projects done.